I'm with lifestyle and wellness expert Lisa Raleigh. She's been an exercise specialist for more than a decade. Her specialities include wellness, stress management, obesity, as well as a variety of weight loss programs, which she implements through her network of wellness angels based countrywide. Welcome to Expresso.
Thanks, Lisa.
First of all, you said we must do the interview on a bed.
Yes.
Why are we on this bed?
Well, I think the viewers need to stay tuned tomorrow to see why exactly the bed is in shot today. So I'm not going to give away any secrets today.
I don't even know, so I can't even give you a clue. So tomorrow we'll find out right here on Expresso. Now, Lisa, your schedule is manic. I follow you on Twitter, then you're in Durban, then you're in Joburg, then you're in Cape Town.
Sounds like you.
Living out of a suitcase all the time.
Yeah.
Yet you look amazing.
Thanks.
You're always in shape, you're always eating healthily. How do you manage to do that?
Well, I take my lifestyle with me everywhere I go. I believe in the no excuse approach. So if I'm in a hotel, if it doesn't have a gym, then I make a gym inside my hotel room by exercising off a bed, by doing lunges along the passage. I've even resorted to running up and down the fire escape stairs, because trust me, nobody uses those stairs. So I'm the only one. And I make sure that I stay fit wherever I go, because for me it's very, very important, not only to walk the talk and practice what you preach, but also I enjoy food. I love eating out, I love experimenting with new things, and I like chocolates. And if I'm going to stay in shape, then I have to exercise. So I just believe that people have too many excuses. And if you really want it, then you just got to try harder.
Now, you get tweeted and you get emailed questions all the time. What is one of the most popular questions you get asked?
Definitely the ab flab. That is the most common asked question, is how can I get rid of my jelly belly or my muffin tops, or how do I get a six-pack? It's always about the midriff. And I must say there's no quick fix. Really, honestly, truly, there's no pill, there's no potion. You just have to work hard. You have to eat clean. You've got to watch your diet. That is number one. That's 80% of the battle won. And then you've got to do weighted ab crunches. So you can't just do ones on the ball or the floor. That's a good way to start. But eventually down the line, if you really want a toned ab area, then you've actually got to use weights. So it's the combination of exercise and diet, and of course stress management, sleep, water. It's really a holistic approach for this area.
So sleep's vitally important.
It is, yes.
On the bed, we're going to find out more about that tomorrow. Now, you're married to a TV presenter, Marius Roberts. You've got 3 puppies at home. How do they cope with you being away all the time?
You know, I think marriage is all about teamwork, to be honest. He was away in France and he got back a couple of days ago, and my housekeeper, because she's my better half, was also away, and they do everything for me. I really have a great team at home. So I definitely believe in teamwork. When he's away, I'm at home looking after them, and vice versa. We make our lifestyles work. We met this way, and so our lives haven't really changed. In fact, they've got even busier. But we appreciate each other when we are together, and we just make sure that we find time for quality time, for communication, for doing special things together. And I believe in communication and quality time, and making sure that you are a team. And I love the word marriage. It's taken me 2 years to get around the fact that I actually am married. It's taken that long for me to actually realise there's no back door. But what is nice about it is that you know the worst about each other and you still stay, which I think is really cool. You know, he knows all my secrets.
Now, give us a bit of a background. How did you start? I mean, you finished school at 17, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Well, I started by studying personal training. I was a springback gymnast, and I loved working with people, so I knew that my life would be around discipline and physical activity and people. So I studied personal training, followed a boyfriend at that stage to Wales, who was a rugby player, and started my own little mobile personal training business, and it just grew from there. And I got a big break about 4 years ago as a trainer on The Biggest Loser, and that was my break into the media industry and to do more TV work and radio and the things that I'm really passionate about. That's kind of how it all began, and yeah, the rest is history.
And of course, you've worked with some big name local celebs, getting them to lose weight. Do you want to name drop or client confidentiality?
Darren Scott's been one of the ones that everyone knows about, because we wrote a book together which was launched about 18 months ago. I've trained a lot of others. I think that they're in need of the most help because their lives aren't balanced. They also travel a lot. They're also under a lot of pressure. So they actually need help more than the average individual with the set routine. And I love teaching people how to fish. I love taking their life and saying, you can do this.
Anyone can do anything, but Lisa's with us. We're going to be making something to drink
a
bit
veggie
later.
Juice, the way I start my day.
Okay, the perfect way to start your day with Lisa Raleigh a bit later on here on Expresso.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.